Welcome back to the show, everyone. Fiona and I, about a month ago, I would say, were given a list of films and a choice of what we wanted to attach the Urban Rush name to. What movie would we like to present at the Vancouver International Film Festival? The choice was obvious.
The delightfully disturbing mockumentary about puppets. It had us there, Sunflower Hour. We are joined now by producer, director, and writer Aaron Houston. Aaron, how are you?
Good, thank you. Thanks for having me.
I don't even know how to begin to describe your film, because you are a disturbed man.
It's about puppets, and the Sunflower Hour is a television show, yes?
Yeah.
Take it from there.
Well, I came up with the idea of, I was watching one of the popular kids shows with my daughter, and I noticed that in the opening credits that the puppeteer for the main character, when his name came up, it came up bigger and bolder than everybody else's. And so
Because he was the star.
Because he was the star of the show, yeah.
Right.
And in that moment, I just felt really naive, because I always thought that, like, or I guess hoped that, like, in children's television, that, like, there
were no ego.
Yeah, exactly, right? They were doing it for the right reasons. They were doing it for our kids, kind of thing, right? So then that just sort of blew that out of the water, and then it led to this.
Okay, you gotta
just a hop, skip, and a jump.
Tell us a little bit more about Sunflower Hour and the characters that we meet. And what they go through.
Well, it's I kind of base it on, you know, with that sort of idea of, like, people in the entertainment industry. A lot of times it's, you know, people who are insecure or have, you know, issues, want validation, you know, that kind of thing. So
what are you talking about? There's nobody like that around here.
So I came up with the four main characters of the show, and then decided to make the producer of the kids show a former producer in the adult entertainment industry.
Well, and there's this whole sort of because we're living the days of X Factor and American Idol, and you know, you can't just apply for a job anymore. There has to be a winnowing process through it, and there is an element to this as well.
Yeah.
But because the co-producer of the Sunflower Hour is really angry at the producer, the man from the adult industry, she has a very different idea of what she's looking for and what she wants. She's just trying to cause chaos.
Yeah, she's trying to sabotage the show, basically. Like, he has this idea of, you know, either, you know, making some money in the reality TV buzz or whatever kind of thing, and wants these four contestants, but he's not really interested that much in the show, you know, so she sort of runs things and, tries to sabotage
And we meet specifically for puppeteers.
Yes.
To say that they have issues is a giant understatement, but it is absolutely hilarious. We're looking at some footage right now, but tell us about these four individuals.
Well, there's David, who's sort of the hero of the piece or whatever. He's the one who really, like, is passionate and loves puppeteering and has done it his whole life. And, you know, gets picked on by his brothers and his family and everybody else.
And his other passion is parkour.
Yeah.
Which is awesome.
And the young lady that we saw in the clip there, tell us about her.
Casey, she plays Satan's Spawn. It's Casey Roll. She's really great. And she's like a goth girl who was sort of picked on when she was younger and has a sort of chip on her shoulder, but that's not really who she is.
Yeah, but I love that her, you know, all their issues are their puppets issues as well, right? Like all these things. So that's two. We're
going to meet the other two in a clip right now. So tell us about the two we're going to see in the clip and set up the clip for us, if you will.
Well, I think this clip is probably the only clip that you could show out of the film.
It's true.
Didn't involve weirdness or swearing.
That's, not that offensive. So the two in this one, Seamus is, he's like a faux Irishman. So he's one of those guys that, like, takes his Irish heritage way too seriously. Yeah. To the point where now he has an Irish accent and lives it all the time. And his puppet, Jerry, he treats as like a real person. So his father left when he was a kid and gave him this puppet, and it's become like an extension of who he is. Yeah. And then Leslie is the son of a.
I didn't see how you describe this.
Yeah, how to describe this politically correct? He's the son of a preacher, and he sort of spouts a lot of homophobic stuff, but he's gay himself, kind of thing.
He's deeply repressed.
Oh, you know, just dancing around how hilarious this movie is. Here is the one scene we could show you from Sunflower Hour.
Watch some television. Well, hello there. Did it frighten you?
Yes, a little bit. Hello.
Hello. So, are you one of the other finalists then?
Yes, I am.
Well, isn't that nice?
Just nice. I didn't know we were supposed to bring our puppets.
What?
I didn't know we were supposed to bring our puppets to.
No, don't talk to me. They're thirsty.
can I have everyone's attention, please? Hello, everyone. We've all met, so introductions aren't necessary. Thank you for coming, and congratulations on making it this far, yada, yada, yada. So the next phase of the competition is an audition of sorts at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. I'm only going to say this once, so make sure you write it down. The address for the audition is 6709 Hawthorne Drive. We have this room till 7:30, so enjoy the next 20 minutes, and we'll see you tomorrow morning.
Bye. Love it. The reaction from screening, I mean, the first festival, the big festival that you went into in Czechoslovakia, you cleaned house, man.
Yeah, we won the Forum of Independence competition, and we got a bunch of great reviews from Variety and stuff like that. So
have you
cool.
sat in on any of the screenings and watched people react?
Oh, yeah.
We're lucky we get to watch them at home and stuff. I had to rewind it a couple of times. Did that just happen? What was it like watching it with an audience?
It's been really cool. You know, I think it's like, especially in the Czech Republic, I was worried about that because of the translation and comedy traveling and that kind of stuff. But they have a sort of a similar sense of humor as we do here.
They're very dirty, dark people.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah,
just like Canadians. But it's got to be so satisfying when you finally, because as writer, producer, you know, all these titles and everything, it becomes very insular, right? It's all inside your head, and to get it out there and see people react positively to it has to be very, very gratifying.
Yeah, well, that's the cool part, right? I mean, that's why, you know, I did it, and we did it as a, like, the way that we made because we made this film for $29,000, so we did it over weekends last spring. So it was like,
Good job.
Thanks. And what we did was we formed a team and, like, you know, had everybody working together and caring about the project and treated equally and respect. Like, we wanted to make a film where it was a positive environment kind of thing. So it's cool to, you know, finally have it tangible and be able to share it with an audience and get the reaction that we want.
Absolutely one of the most entertaining and disturbing films I've seen at the festival over the years. Thank you so much, Aaron. Make sure you check out Sunflower Hour. It is screening October 13th and 14th at the Empire Theatre in Gulf. For screening times, you can just go to the VIFF website.
This comes with both our highest recommendation and also our strongest warning that do not take your young children to go and see this thinking it's a puppet film, because it is not what you expect. We're going to take a break.